Good morning. Good morning, freedom marchers, freedom family, freedom lovers, and freedom fighters. It's your boy Stabzilla Gorilla, aka The Definition, coming at y'all with a quick live stream. Yep. It is Friday, March 8th, I believe. No, March 7th, 2025. And yeah, it is a nice day outside, you know what I mean? So I'm enjoying being outdoors. Anyway, y'all, I wanted to talk about this whole situation with Gervonta Tonka Truck Davis versus Lamont Roach. In particular, I want to talk about Ryan Garcia's take on the draw and whether or not, the New York State Athletic Commission should overturn the draw, or basically rule that round that Gervonta Tonka Truck Davis took a knee down in, rule that as a knockdown, which would make that a 10-8 round in favor of Lamont Roach. Now, one judge had that round scored 10-9 in favor of Tonka Truck. And I don't know how he did that, but that's what he did. And so what that would do, right, if the New York State Athletic Commission ruled that a knockdown, that would make that a 10-8 round in favor of Lamont Roach instead of a 10-9 round in favor of Gervonta Tonka Truck Davis. Because when an opponent is knocked down in a round, that is an automatic 10-8 round in favor of the person that knocked him down, or in favor of the opponent, of the individual that took the knee. Now, they asked Ryan Garcia basically what he thought, right, about this whole situation. And I'm going to paraphrase. He basically said that the New York State Athletic Commission should indeed rule that a knockdown. And basically, that would make Lamont Roach the rightful WBA champion at 135 pounds. And I find this very ironic, right? For multiple reasons. One is the fact that Ryan Garcia also had his win reversed when he fought against Devin Haney, because he was a drug cheat. He popped dirty for using performance-enhancing drugs, and therefore the New York State Athletic Commission ruled that fight a no contest. It's ironic because of that, because of course Ryan Garcia is saying that in order to keep the integrity of the sport, the New York State Athletic Commission needs to reverse that that round in favor of Lamont Roach, to rule that knee a knockdown. That's ironic, yeah. I mean, obviously. But what I find more ironic is the fact that when Ryan Garcia did pop dirty and was found to be a drug cheat using performance-enhancing drugs, Gervonta Tonka Truck Davis backed up Ryan Garcia. He defended Ryan Garcia. He made excuses for Ryan Garcia. He had Ryan Garcia's back. He said that there was a conspiracy against Ryan Garcia, and that he believed that Ryan Garcia was set up. He thought there was a conspiracy against Ryan Garcia and all this nonsense, right? Gervonta Tonka Truck Davis stood in the pocket for Ryan Garcia. Even after the racist rant that Ryan Garcia spewed, right, that one day or those 2 days, he still decided that he was going to stand in the pocket with Ryan Garcia and coon out. Basically, not being on code, right? Basically not being on code. And this is how you know this is a cautionary tale about how not being on code will not reward you at the end of the day. right? Because Gervonta Tonka Truck Davis did not stay on code with Devin Haney when Ryan Garcia got caught cheating. He defended him. He stood in the pocket. He even wanted to take Ryan Garcia out on a date when Ryan Garcia beat Devin Haney. Now, he didn't know about the performance-enhancing drugs at that point, but we all know Tonka Truck Davis was excited and happy. He told y'all that he was happy Ryan Garcia dropped Devin Haney. And this is the shit he says even after he knew Ryan Garcia popped dirty for performance-enhancing drugs, even after he knew that Ryan Garcia was a racist piece of shit. He still wanted to express to the world that he was happy Ryan Garcia dropped Devin Haney. Well, guess what? When it came time for Ryan Garcia to stand in the pocket for Tonka Truck Davis, guess what he did? He did not. He did not. He stood in the pocket for Lamont Roach and said Lamont Roach deserves to have that WBA belt, deserves to have that win against Tonka Truck Davis. He said that Tonka Truck Davis should have an L on his record and should not be the WBA champion at 135 pounds because fair and square, he lost to Lamont Roach. So, this is a lesson for those of you guys out there who feel like if you coon out and you take the side of the racist, then you will be rewarded. Well, guess what? Tonka Truck Davis is feeling it right now. He's going through it right now. He is being lambasted by a lot of people, except, of course, for the diehard Tonka Twuck nut gobblers and baby gobblers. You know, they're always going to defend him. They're always going to make excuses. You know, they don't care that Tonka Truck Davis took a knee and that therefore that should be ruled a knockdown. No, they want everybody to forget about it. They want Lamont Roach to just wait for the rematch. Wait to get it back in the ring against, against Tonka Truck. You know, just you don't need to hire a lawyer and petition for the New York State Athletic Commission to do the right thing. You don't need to do that. You need to just wait. Yeah, you should just wait for Tonka Truck to make a move, to make a decision. Yeah, get it back in the ring, even though it's not up to Lamont Roach to have the rematch. It's not up to Lamont Roach. It's completely up to Gervonta Tonka Truck Davis to have that rematch. There's nothing Lamont Roach can do right now about that. All he can do is what he can do. And what he can do right now is petition to the New York State Athletic Commission to take a look at that knee and determine whether or not that should be ruled a knockdown. And if it should be ruled a knockdown, go ahead and make it a knockdown and do the right thing. Because they had every ability and every right to do it on the night of the fight. But there were some technical issues with the equipment, and they could not make that determination. Yeah. But I don't expect Tonka Truck Davis to get back on code, to take this as a learning lesson. I don't expect that at all. I expect him to continue to dick ride Ryan Garcia because his hatred for Devin Haney is so deep that because Ryan Garcia may be fighting Devin Haney in September or October, whenever it is, he has to continue to dick ride Ryan Garcia because of his hatred for Devin Haney. So, in the future, I guarantee you, if the question ever comes up about whether or not, he got Ryan Garcia winning or Devin Haney, best believe he is going to take the side of Ryan Garcia. He's going to choose Ryan Garcia every time, especially when it comes to Devin Haney. Yeah, that is what I believe. Tonka Truck Davis is the worst kind of Negro. Tonka Truck Davis does not care about anything but Tonka Truck Davis. He doesn't care about legacy. He doesn't care about, his people. He doesn't care about being a Muslim and what that means. He doesn't care about any of that. He might care for his children. I have no doubt in my mind that as a father, he is a great individual. But outside of that, he doesn't care about anything within the sport. He doesn't care about integrity. He doesn't care about any of that. Right? All he cares about is his feelings toward what he has feelings toward. And if, it is what it is. Morals, integrity, none of that matters to somebody like Tonka Truck Davis. And that's why he's in the position he's in right now. That's why he's in the position he's in. And that is going to dictate his career. That's going to shape, right? That's going to shape his legacy in the future. He is going to be known as the knockout artist who got bested by a guy he brought up from a lower weight class. He is going to be known as the knockout artist who had the cherry pick that went wrong and that drove him into a career of exhibitions and meaningless fights. And you know what? Good. That should happen. That should happen. That should be a consequence of Tonka Truck's actions. Yeah, it should be. I have zero sympathy or empathy for anything that Tonka Truck Davis is going through right now. He brought all of this upon himself. Everybody, every professional boxer out there, every former professional boxer that has any level of, notoriety or any level of credibility is saying the same thing. They're all saying the same thing. That Lamont Roach beat Gervonta Tonka Truck Davis, and that the ruling or the lack of the ruling of the knockdown during the fight was the wrong one, and that the New York State Athletic Commission, the only right thing for them to do is to reverse that. And now you even have the WBA president coming out and saying the same shit. Because earlier, somebody who so-called represents the WBA came out and said, nah, man, we rolling with the ruling. We rolling with the decision the ref made. Nah. Well, due to a lot of backlash and pressure, guess what? The president came out and reversed that. He said, nah, man, nah, we ain't rolling with that. We are rolling with the fact that the New York State Athletic Commission needs to rule that a knockdown. Yeah, so that means what? If the New York State Athletic Commission makes a ruling in favor of Lamont Roach, they're probably not going to put up any resistance. They're going to make sure that Lamont Roach gets that belt and everybody can move on. Life can move on. Gervonta Tonka Truck Davis has an opportunity to learn from this experience and come out better on the other side. Or he can't, or he can just continue to be the type of cat he is. He is 30 years old. He's a grown ass man, so he makes his own decisions. My hope, I wanted to see the rematch between Lamont Roach and Gervonta Tonka Truck Davis, but based on what I saw, and I saw the fight like 3 times. I saw it 3 times. Based on what I saw, I don't really care to see the rematch anymore. I think Lamont Roach handedly whooped Tonka Truck Davis's ass. He outboxed him, you know what I'm saying? Outperformed him, right? He out-chinned them, all that shit. He just was better, period. He was better on the night. And that doesn't make Lamont Roach a great fighter. No, because all it did was prove that Gervonta Tonka Truck Davis was not a great fighter. What I would like to see is for Gervonta Tonka Truck Davis to get out of the sport. I want him to be done. And I want Lamont Roach to continue on his career, take on bigger challenges at 135, because I feel like he looks comfortable at 135, and see what he can do against the big guys in those divisions, in that division, right? The Keyshawn Davis, the Shakur Stevenson, the Lomachenko, if he decides to come back. You know what I'm saying? Because he'd be the WBA champion. Maybe go for undisputed. I don't know. Just, it would be nice to see something different in that division. You know what I'm saying? And so it is what it is. But that's all I got for now, y'all. Thank you guys for coming through, whoever did. Thank you for whoever watched the replay. And yeah, I'm about to get up in this appointment and get my alignment cracking, you know what I'm saying? So that my quality of life can continue to be up there, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you guys. Much love, like, share, subscribe, and we're going to keep marching forward toward